My experience in the audio video program would have to be extremely fun and pretty knowledgeable.
It wasn't for me at first, but as I got into it, it was pretty fun. I liked it, you know, working with the camera, getting to edit, you know, learning, you know, Adobe Premiere and Audition. It was pretty fun getting to learn that.
I really liked it because it kind of gave me this creativity that I didn't have before.
My experience with taking this class was very fun. I was educated on more equipment, getting to use the computers and the cameras. I got to learn more about editing and filming, and I just really enjoyed this class.
It was very project-based, and I like that about a class. It can bring a lot of opportunities to be creative.
I would say my experience was pretty great. I learned a lot of new things and I had a lot of fun.
Overall, it was really fun to just be a part of, just being a part of this course. You get to go outside of your class, you get to record what you want to do, and it just really, you can really bring out some creative things.
My experience has actually been really good. I've made some friends and we do have some fun projects.
My experience in the audio video program would be really creative and fun. I feel like I learned a lot of things coming from not knowing anything about filming and editing to being able to film and edit videos and put them out for other people to see.
I learned various techniques through editing and just Photoshop as well. I was able to learn how to edit videos and just create stuff that I could look back on, and it was just a fun experience.
I would describe my experience as really fun. At first I thought it wasn't going to be, when I first came into this class I didn't think it was going to be that fun, but then once I started filming and met new people, I had a really good time and got close to people.
I would say it was a really good experience because of all learning about the equipment, and just the teachers and the assignments were very good.
My favorite project definitely would have had to been our silent film. It was really fun. We did a little Three Stooges epidemic, and it was actually pretty fun to go ahead and have, new friends and to do little wacky stuff. Still kind of act like a freshman,
My favorite project was the mockumentary. I thought it was fun. It kind of reminded me of the TV show The Office, so I thought it was pretty cool.
My favorite project would be the silent film because I really felt like I put forth my best effort into it, and I feel like it turned out really good. What made that project different from the other projects is I got to venture out more than I did with other projects.
The commercial, even though ours was bad, it was just that we just had to create something from the top of our heads and put it together.
My favorite project was probably the last one we did. We had a lot of fun with it, just making it and coming up with ideas and stuff. The silent film.
My favorite project was the very first project we did. It was an All About Me project, and I got to show off me racing and stuff like that, which isn't something you would normally see a girl do.
My favorite project was a silent film because it's just because you're just cutting out audio completely, so you have to exaggerate and have more fun with the video.
My favorite project has definitely been the silent film project. We were allowed to be silly and just use a bunch of clips and just mess around.
My favorite project is hard to choose, but it would probably be the on-demand video, where we had to film and shoot 1 minute video with a certain prompt, and it really pushes us to find new ways to be creative.
The silent film, just because I put a lot of effort into that video and it came out pretty funny. And also it was after a bunch of tests, so it was a good way to relieve stress from those.
My favorite project was on demand because you get a prompt and you have to make it in 60 seconds. You don't have a lot of room to think about, a lot of creativity. You have to follow a guideline, but it's fun because it's competition.
Probably a tie between the mockumentary and the silent video, because I feel like we had a lot of freedom with the mockumentary, and we get to do put a little bit of comedy into it, and it was really fun. And the silent film itself was just really funny in my opinion.
My favorite overall experience would have to be one of two things. One, meeting Mr. Coursey, and two, learning about all the new equipment, new softwares, and pretty much new knowledge that I can use because I'm trying to be in multimedia.
I was going to AMC 30 and watching the film festival finalists and watching the videos and seeing how other people create things, and it was pretty fun.
Going to AMC 30 and watching all the other high schools' videos at the film festival.
So just getting to come to the class, because I met a lot of good people, and just being able to work in teams and just putting our creative ideas together and making a video.
Probably the TSA project that we did for the on-demand video. That was a really fun experience that we got to go off campus and shoot, which was fun.
Going to my house with my group to film our last project because we had a lot of fun.
It's just being a part of this class.
Has been being able to use the equipment and just make friends while working, while doing projects.
Going to AMC 30, it was just really cool to see other people from other schools and like our school competing with them. It's just really competitive and it's fun.
Be competing at state for the on-demand video program, and we're lucky to be able to compete in it again in the nationals at Washington in summer.
TSA, it was a good experience, be able to put my various skills to work in a competition, and we were able to collectively work on the project, and it came out pretty good.
So I was going to state. It was a free trip to Fort Worth, a really nice hotel, and I got to hang out with people and had a lot of fun even though we worked really hard.
Students, you should definitely take this class if you're interested in any type of like social media, videos, YouTube, all kinds of stuff, streaming, all kinds of stuff. It'll really help you, and if you want to do stuff like that, this is definitely the class for you.
If you are into filmmaking, editing, and doing that, this would be perfect for you. It would give you a lot of experience into going into that field if you wanted to do it.
It could really sharpen your editing, videoing skills and audio skills because it is an audio-video class.
You learn more about equipment and how to film and how to be creative.
It teaches you a lot about tech if you don't know anything about editing videos and stuff like that, and it also allows you to be creative with the videos that you make, which is really fun.
There's a lot of great learning experience. It's a lot of fun. You can learn how to work cameras and GoPros and a bunch of other things you didn't know how to work. And you also get to learn how to work Adobe Premiere.
It's just really different from any other course, you know? You get like, this place like gives you what you need to succeed.
It's really fun, really engaging, and actually difficult, but worth it once you see it. Mr. Coursey does kind of ride on your back sometimes, but it's to get you to do good work.
You should take this course if you're interested in being in the production program or just in general career life, and you'll be able to, for new projects, even if it's just for classwork for other teachers, you can create new ways to present your ideas and your work.
Video production is going to be the future of society. It could give them a head start in projects in school and also help them out with industries, and could be a career that they want to look into.
It sets you up for the industry that you want to get in for filming. You meet a lot of new people. Like at first I never thought that I was going to win a competition and go like to a different state. I was like, oh, I'm never going to win that, but it actually happens.
It's a very nice experience, and you learn more about the equipment, doing assignments, like cameras and equipment and editing and things like that.
Competition, it gave me like, you know, that push to work harder and try my best and give it my overall.
It gave me a fire that I didn't have for my videos.
We got to come up with better ideas than what we thought of before. We're just doing normal classwork. Just being able to step outside the box with ideas.
It brought a new section to this class that I didn't think that there was. Competing kind of opened up our minds to bring in new ideas and have fun with it and really explore what we could do.
I'm a really competitive person, so I wanted to make videos that were really good.
It made me believe that this course can push you to greater things than just classwork. It can like get you to be recognized by everyone if you try hard and work at it.
Competing enhanced my experience by allowing me to produce my best work and able to collaborate with others.
I learned a lot of new things, and I met a lot of new people who do things differently. I met other on-demand people and learned their ideas, learned how they film, and I just met a lot of new people in general, and I think that was the best part.
It enhanced my experience because knowing that it was a competition made me strive to make the best video.